Alright, Archie and I are going to give you another update here. How are you doing, Archie? You doing good? How are you doing today? Checking stuff out. Here's our new package from EVWest. I wanted to thank Michael for everything he's done for the EV community. I actually called his 1-800 hotline not too long ago, and he answered the phone himself. Felt like I was talking to a celebrity. Anyways, just wanted to do a shout out. Thanks for EVWest. You've done a lot for us over the years. Here is a radiator and a fan. I think it's from a smart car. I've got a heater, high voltage heater, a pump, and I bought some shrink tubing. Oh, hi buddy. Just so I can clean up some terminals and stuff. And I also got a charger, came in the mail, so I'm getting closer. I'm gonna need to learn how to charge this thing pretty soon. So that is going to replace what I had here. That's just a heater core out of some derelict car that I must have had at some point, and I just looped the hose around, filled it up with some water, and that's how I've been doing my miles so far. So not cooled very well, but we'll fix that now. I mentioned on the forum there that I got my DC-DC converter working, and sure enough, as the people say, I just hooked the red and the purple there to keyed switch 12 volt power and fired up, started pumping 13.5, 14 volts into my battery. So that's good. So the only thing I still got to make work is the charger. I'm hoping we can figure that out. There's some people that have got a head start on that. I'm hoping to follow their lead and ride their coattails. We'll see how that goes. In the meantime, what else can I show you? I've taken it apart again. I'm ready to put the gears in it. Oh, can't see much under there. I'll use a light in a bit. I pulled the rear end apart. There's the axles out of the Ford 9-inch. Bearing assembly and the pumpkin. Okay, so there's the gears that came out of it. That's 3-to-1 gear ratio, and that's what's going in it. So that is the 7.4-to-1. You can tell the one gear's a lot smaller. Yeah, so that's 3-to-1. That's 7.4-to-1. So I'm doing lots of research, figure out how to put that stuff in there. And what else can I show you? Drive shaft. Some people are curious how I coupled my drive shaft to the motor. So this is the Ford drive shaft out of the van. It's got a, you can see I can kind of one-hand it. There's a slip joint there. So that way there's no back and forth load on the bearings of the motor. And then here is the yoke that came right off the Ford transmission. So what I did, I pressed, focus. I pressed, that's the Fiat clutch centerpiece in there. I had it machined down to fit and press inside the splines of this drive shaft, and then I just welded it in there. It's a really tight fit. It's pressed in there, and I've done some miles on it already, as you know, and nothing rattled loose, so I'm happy with it. I'm going to crank it down really tight with some Loctite, and now that it's done its miles and proved its point, and off we go. I made this big washer there, just to go on that face, and then on the motor side of things, okay, so there you can see I zip cut the end of the motor off. I drilled a hole, I put it on my drill press, got as square as I could get it, drilled a hole, and then I used the drill press to tap the threads too, just to keep it lined up as straight as I could. And that's it. So that's how I'm attaching my yoke to the Nissan Leaf motor. Seems to be working pretty good so far. Yeah, there's going through the brakes. Missing the axles pulled out there. I've been cleaning up all the wiring, getting rid of all the old wires that don't belong, and cleaning up the underbelly, old exhaust clamps and stuff like that. So it is getting closer. I ordered some new wheels and tires that hopefully won't shimmy. Well, not hopefully, I'm sure they won't shimmy. Crying shame, those old tires were in pretty good shape other than they're warped. So I guess they weren't in good shape. Alright, that's all. I'll give you another update as soon as I've done some more work. Archie down to say bye? No. Oh, there he is. How you doing, buddy? Meh? Alright. There's my van. Hope you enjoy. Have a good night.